Hey guys, so it is the night before the job fair. I'm really excited and really looking forward to coming tomorrow. This is such an exciting event. It is made by the Engineering Ambassadors at TAC, and it is such a great way to connect with companies, to build up experience of going up to recruiters and talking to them, talking to companies. It is a great learning opportunity and I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Hey Red Raiders! So I'm here to buy some shoes for the job fair because I realized that while I do have a dress that's like formal, because for the job fair the dress code is strictly formal, and while I do have a formal dress to wear, I do not have the shoes. So I'm here to buy some shoes and I'm taking you guys with me as a prep for the job fair. Okay, I think I have settled for this ones because they are formal and they're also very cute, so I could also wear them afterwards, which is a big plus for me, and they do go well with my dress since my dress is black. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going with this one. Hey Red Raiders, so I did ended up buying the 10 shoes, flat shoes, ballet flats, because I think it's very good for a lot of occasions. It is a formal shoe, which is something that I'm going to need now that I'm looking at internships and jobs and all that kind of stuff. They are also very cute to use outside of those spaces, so I feel like they were a good purchase. They were at a good price point, so yeah, that's it. I'm going to show you my complete outfit in a second. So it is the night before the job fair. I'm in my room. I just finished practicing my elevator pitch, which is nice to have ready for the job fair. If you don't know what an elevator pitch is, it's basically a 20 to 30 second introduction. The reason behind it being called an elevator pitch is that basically if you meet like someone really important, someone you want to do business with in an elevator, what will you tell them to convince them to either give you a job, give you the business opportunity you're looking for, or even to just be interested in you and keep going the conversation beyond the elevator. You should have your full name, your major for college students like me, and what kind of skills that you have that you really want to highlight, and how it could fit into that company's like goals or politics or open position. Something that I also did was review the companies that I want to hit up tomorrow. It's always nice to have a list of all the companies that you want to like go for when you're at the job fair. So basically my department gave me like this folder right here. It has like the companies that are looking for people in my major. It's like a 3-page document, and of course to the actual job fair there will be 251 companies, so of course not all of them are here, but it was a starting point for me. I picked out the companies that I found the most interesting, the ones that had positions that I was looking for in internships. I researched them more so that I can actually talk to the recruiters, to the company itself, and show that I'm interested in them, because that's something that companies want you to know. They want to know if you're a good fit and if you're actually interested in the company and what they do. So I worked on my elevator pitch, I looked at the company, I put the resumes that I have printed out, and yeah, that's it. I've laid out my outfit that I'll show you guys in a minute, and I am ready for tomorrow. Hey Red Raiders, so it's the morning of the job fair. I'm dressed in my professional clothes. I have my resumes here with me and I'm on the bus. TAC has a shuttle bus that takes you to and from the job fair. It is at the engineering key, and yeah, I'm really excited. It is currently 9:30 and the job fair starts at 10, so I'm getting there early to make sure. Okay, so I got here. This is the Lubbock Civic Center where the job fair happens. It's like 10 minutes before the gates open and there's already quite a line forming. That's why I got here early so that I could get in early to talk to the companies. And yeah.
Alright, yeah, we are at the job fair and it's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's going really good.
There are a ton of people here. It is super packed. I think this is the biggest job fair in all of Texas Tech.
Damn, really?
Yeah. So, it's going good. Yeah, we'll update you guys on how it goes later.
Hey Red Raiders, so as you guys can probably tell, I am back home from the job fair. So a few tips for your job fair is to print out like some resumes to hand out, but also have your resume on your phone digitally, because some companies wanted me to hand out my resume to them and some companies wanted me to upload my resume for them. I printed 12 resumes to hand out and I think I handed out like 10 resumes. So make sure you bring a lot of them. Make sure you research companies that you want to talk. You guys saw me researching the companies that I wanted to talk about, but even then, don't be scared to come up on a company that you haven't researched about and talk to them. One of the best connections I made on this job fair were companies that I actually didn't know anything about before I went to the job fair, and they were really nice about it. They explained the company to me, they explained their positions, they explained what they did, where were they based at, what an internship would look like for them. So that was really nice. So don't forget to dress professionally. You can bring a purse and a bag, but they will have to be put in cubbies. So the EOC, which is the Engineering Opportunity Center, and the Engineering Ambassadors, which are the people responsible, they advise you to bring like a folder. I brought a folder with me, and that's also nice because some companies will hand you like flyers, merch, business cards, a lot of that kind of stuff, and you should really keep them and follow up with them after the job fair. Also, you have to register beforehand. So like this is it has like my name and my major, as you guys can see. If you register beforehand, that's better, so you don't have to wait in line when you get to the job fair, because everyone has to be registered. And you can do that on the weeks leading up to the job fair through the engineering ambassador. Yeah. Those are my main tips. And take a deep breath, be calm. The companies are there to get to know you just as you are there to get to know them. So do not be nervous to go up to them and talk. And that's a really good opportunity to train those kind of skills. I spent like 2.5 hours or 3 hours there. And it was fun. It was really fun. I got to meet a lot of recruiters from a lot of companies. There were 251 companies. So it was very crowded. There was a lot of people there. I met Yadir, as you guys saw, and yeah, it was a great experience, especially if you're like hunting for an internship or a full-time position or an OPT. It is a great experience for you. You get to talk to a lot of recruiters. You get to have feedback on your resume, which was something that I really liked. The feedback on my resume, it was like amazing to get that from people who are actually in the industry right now. And it was actually my first time at the job fair. I'm a sophomore, and I really liked how I got to see so many different companies and like look at their positions for so many different things. Like a lot of the companies had positions that I didn't even know they existed, and they said those positions might be a good fit for me. So it was also nice to see where I can apply the skills that I already have, like what would be a job that would suit me based on my past experiences and based on the skills that I have, the classes that I've taken. There were so many alumni from Tech there. A lot of the recruiters were alumni. I got to see a lot of alumni from my major, so it was so nice meeting them, and they told me about their experiences at Tech. They told me about how their major went and what they're doing right now, how to apply the majors that I'm going to graduate in. And they told me all of the different fields that I can go into, and it was also nice that I realized I can apply to more than one position in a company. That was something they told me. And it was also nice to see how, like, even if a company is like civil engineer focused, they need people who do software, they need people who do sales, they need people on the corporate side of the job, they need a lot of people and majors that might not be specifically in the company's expertise. And so that was also really nice. I got to make connections. I got the experience of talking to recruiters, which is something that I feel like it's very important to have that experience, that you go up to a company, to talk to them, to give them your elevator pitch, like I told you guys that I was preparing mine. So it was a very, very nice experience. I've learned a lot from it. I feel like I've learned a lot about internship hunting. It was a very hands-on experience. It's a way to prepare myself for the interviews, for internships. I got a lot of tips on what kind of internships I should apply to. So that was very nice. I got to meet companies, a lot of companies from Texas, and also companies from around the world and around the US. One of the companies that I met actually has a branch in a city that's like right next to mine in Brazil, and I got to talk to the guy about how he was like so near my city like 2 weeks ago. He went there, that he goes there all the time, and that was something unexpected for me, but it was nice to see. And yeah, I'm really glad that I went. It was a taste of what a professional setting would look like for me when I graduate or when I get an internship. And yeah, it was overall a very positive experience. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this gets like a taste for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really hope you get to see what a job fair is like. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.